Further debate? I recognize the member from Guelph.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to speak on a bill that deeply troubles me, Bill 124. The reason I'm so concerned about this bill is because it infringes upon people's constitutional rights to collective bargaining, shuts down good faith negotiations at the bargaining table, and forces public sector workers to pay the price for poor financial decisions made by this and previous governments. Bill 124 effectively suspends the collective bargaining rights of public sector workers. This unconstitutional move exposes the province to significant financial risk. It will result in more costly legal battles for the province. I oppose the McGuinty government's Bill 115, similar legislation which was struck down by the courts in 2016, costing the government well over $100 million. So Bill 124 exposes the Ford government and, more importantly, frankly, the people of Ontario to the same financial risk. Millions of dollars that could be invested in bettering the lives of the people of Ontario and reducing the deficit will likely be wasted on fighting court battles over this legislation. Madam Speaker, Bill 124 also sabotages the bargaining process, suggesting that this government is not committed nor interested in bargaining in good faith. I believe in free and fair collective bargaining. History has shown that there are opportunities at the bargaining table to identify cost savings and efficiencies that can be negotiated by all parties. And when you take away the opportunity for this kinds of negotiation to happen in good faith, it poisons the well. It restricts the ability of the parties at the table to find efficiencies and cost savings that are beneficial for everyone. It restricts the ability to negotiate around ways that organizations such as nonprofit organizations can have the salary structure to attract high-quality employees. You know, Madam Speaker, the Minister of Education recently reached a deal with CUPE education workers. So I ask the government, why not trust other negotiating teams within the government to reach similar deals instead of doing a preemptive strike on the bargaining process? Speaker, the province's financial challenges are real, and I'm committed to working with the government to solve them. But however, attempting to correct for poor choices made by this and previous governments by penalizing frontline public sector workers is wrong. What message does it send some of the lowest paid workers who provide some of the most essential services for the people of this province, caring for our children and our grandparents? The deputy ministers recently received a 14% pay increase with their already six-figure salaries, while frontline workers will have below-inflation wage increases. Ontario has the lowest per capita spending and tax revenue of any jurisdiction in Canada. This fiscal reality has real impacts on the services people receive and impacts on the people who deliver those services. We can balance our budget without doing it on the backs of frontline workers or the most vulnerable in our province. We can look at doing things such as reversing the tax decrease cut that the wealthiest received in last year's fiscal fall economic statement. If we would reverse that, that's $271 million or more that could be added to Ontario's books to pay for essential services or reduce the deficit. Likewise, if the government would cancel the previous government's unfair hydro plan, or at the very least means test it, $4.2 billion of the $7.4 billion deficit, over half is just due to subsidized electricity prices that disproportionately benefit the wealthy in this province. So at the very least, means test this subsidy, because I think the wealthy in our province can afford to pay their electricity bills. Madam Speaker, I want to close by saying that we can balance our books without cutting services for the most vulnerable or attacking frontline workers. I will be voting against Bill 124, and I encourage all members to do so as well. Thank you, Madam Speaker.